What is going on, everybody? Arcade here, bringing you guys a rare Smite gameplay. I'll get to why it's very rare for me to upload Smite in a second. But disclaimer, I'm going to go on a rant, so if you've been warned, if you don't want to see a rant, then, you exit the video, because it's going to be a rant. At first, I wanted to upload a video talking about one of the newer God Skadi and give you guys a God build video on how to build her with how I play with her, how was for me that the best build with her. Like, there's always videos people or you ask your friends how to build a guy, and it's always different, give or take on how someone plays the game. So I have my own build for Skadi, and I was going to do a video about that and how I build her, how I play with her, but instead I'm going to complain. First off, one of the worst things in this game is people ignoring picking gods that fit the team in order for them to, to play. They want to play as their favorite gods, so they ignore what the team needs, and they don't pay attention to what our team already has. I've gotten into a lot of matches where my teammates will all pick one type of god, or pick one, or only pick squish gods. The gods your team picks is a big deal. People don't understand that about Smite. They think it's just pick a god, play the game. There's a strategy to it. The gods you pick dictate how the games go. If your entire team is 3 mages and 2 hunters, while the other team has a balance of 1 guard, 2 warriors, 1 assassin, and 1 mage, that team is going to shit on you because they have a balance. They got push power, they got some heavy hitters, and they got somebody who can pick you off if you're trying to lurk around. Meanwhile, you're just on squish because you got 3 hunters and 2 mages. And people don't care. Like, people just they don't really care about anything. They don't care about winning. They don't care about doing good. They just want to pick God. They go, oh my God, this is Anubis. I love Anubis. I love this God. So they pick him, and they're like, but you're not good with him. Now, either that or you just don't know how any of this works. They don't care that it matters. They don't know that it actually matters, because some people might just be new to the game. Like, you don't know. Somebody doesn't really show you how experienced someone is in the game. Like, yeah, it shows like the leveling that someone has with a god. But unless you have 40 plus gods mastered, like, there's no way of telling that how experienced someone is. So maybe someone's just a noob and they don't know that the gods you pick impact the entire landscape. So maybe they just don't know. But I can get them the benefit of doubt in that. And it's not like it's hard to know, to not stack up on low defense gods though. Like, you can get a pretty good idea of which gods you should play as based on what the rest of your team has picked. For example, I'm usually always first pick a god because I always know who I want to pick before I go in. So if I grab an assassin, the other 4 people should be thinking of picking gods that isn't an assassin. Now sometimes it's okay to get 2 assassins, but for the most part, everyone should be picking the opposite of what I pick. So if someone else picks a mage, now the other 3 people should be either grabbing 2 guards and a warrior, or 2 warriors and a guard. If you know that the people that you're playing with are good, then one person can pick a hunter. You can have 2 or 3 ranged people, but at least you gotta have at least 1 guard. You gotta have at least 1 warrior. So there's just certain tactics to it, and depending on how good the people you're playing with are, there's different variations that can go with it. But that's not how it works. People don't do that. They don't go, okay, he picked an assassin, I should probably pick a guard or a warrior or pick a hunter. That's not how it works. They go, okay, you picked an assassin, I'm gonna pick an assassin too. You picked a mage, I'm gonna pick a mage too. And then the guy next to me, he's also gonna pick a mage. It just doesn't go that way. Like, say for example, another example, I pick an assassin. 2 people grab mages, 1 person grabs a hunter, and at least 1 other person will grab like a warrior or grab another assassin or hunter. So now we have no guard, we got a lot of squish, and one person who actually can push. So I know what you're thinking. Don't play solo. Play with friends. What if I told you playing with friends in this game is actually worse than playing with randoms? Well, there is a difference. If you have friends that are actually good at the game and knows all these things, then you're fine. I used to have that, but much like anything in life, people spread apart. 3 of the best Smite players I know don't even play the game anymore. 1 of which don't even play on Xbox anymore. So I don't have that luxury to get a great squad together and just go in and just demolish and Smite. So basically, I put together the replacements. You've ever seen the movie Replacements? Like that, but not as good. So I put together little replacements, and it's nowhere near the squad I used to have. Like, winning is a rarity now. No matter how much I do, no matter how many kills I get, no matter how much player damage I do, no matter how much minion damage I do, we rarely win. My brother is decent at the game. He can only do good on a consistent basis with Loki and Fenders. He doesn't have a lot of consistency or variety when it comes to the game, but he's pretty good when he plays as just those 2 guys. Another friend is still kind of new to the game, so she's like at that stage where she's just getting used to a god, so she's only picking, just that one god. And I'm sure she'll get better once she gets past that stage, because everyone goes through that stage. It's a learning stage where you're new to the game, you don't know what you're doing, so you only want to play as one god. And when you find a god that you like, you get used to it, and that's what you stick as. And I guess I can kind of count that with the other players playing this game who are new to it. The benefit of the doubt again is that they might just be new to the game. Now, I can't really fault them if they're new and they don't know how to play any other god. And I know there's a training mode. Go do training. Go do that. But again, just people are competitive. Humans are competitive in general and by nature. So we're gonna want to just go right into the thick of battle and get good that way. Get good through experience, not by playing as bots. So I can understand that. Like I said, benefit the doubt. So other people might just be like my friend, who are like, okay, I don't know how to play any other god. This is the only god I know how to play as. So I'm only gonna pick this god. I understand that. But if we're in game chat, just say that. Just say, I'm new to the game. I don't know how to play the god, so I'm going to pick this god. That way I know beforehand, okay, I'm not going to pick the god I want to pick. I'll wait until, you pick who you're going to pick, and then I'll make the decision afterwards. So we can, have some kind of cohesion, some kind of balance. Then I have another friend whom has been, playing the game for a while, so he really doesn't have much of excuses, but he's below average. He can only do good with like 3 gods, and even 2 of those gods he can only get kills with if he's robbing somebody else for the kills. And that I want to complain about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead. This is an issue, and it's the most common issue in any video game, and it's sometimes you playing with new players is something that you get used to. Good players, they don't really have to do it, and that's stealing kills. Noobs do all the time because they don't know how to play, or douchebags, and the people who are douchebags also steal kills. But good players who actually have gamer etiquette, they know not to take your shit, and they don't steal your kills at all. Now, I've played with a lot of people, and any game you could think of, and I've played with people who will constantly steal kills, and people who are like, okay, I know that's yours, I'm not gonna touch it, and that's great. There's people who are just douchebags, and there's noobs who just don't know that stealing kills in Smite affects the game. And if you don't know how it affects the game, you might be a noob. For example, when you steal kills in Smite, you're slowing down that person's build. Because the more kills you get, the more minion damage you do, the faster you're leveling up, and the faster you can buy the things that you need to buy. So if you're not, say if you're fighting a 1v1 and someone comes and takes the kill from you, you just lost out on the points for that kill. So now you're building slower. And if you're building slower, you can't do as much damage as you would normally be doing. And if someone else on another team who you're ultimately facing against is building faster than you, now you're just fucked. I get lucky sometimes I play solo. I'll get people who are very good teammates. They won't fuck with the enemies I'm fighting. Numerous times I've been in fights and a teammate will look over to me and then look away, because they can tell if someone is in trouble or not. When I'm in game chat, people actually ask me, do I need help? And I'll say no, so they just go about their business. And that's cool. That's what I love about gamers. That's what I love about good communicative players. They'll just be like, hey, do you need help? Alright, you good? Okay, never mind. Because me, I like a challenge. I'm a very competitive person. Whenever I play any game, I'm always trying to get that 1v1. Especially in Smite, when I'm playing as an assassin or hunter, I'm always like challenging people to 1v1s. And I always say, don't help me unless I ask for it. And if it's 1v1, don't help at all. If I lose that 1v1 fight, that's my fault. I suck. I need to build better. That's just how I see it. I don't want help in anything I'm doing unless I ask for it. If I ask for help, then come help. And when it comes to like kill stealing, a lot of my friends, when you say a lot, one of my friends and a former friend, like they have a habit of just going for my kills. Like they see me in a 1v1 battle and they're just like, okay, I'm gonna go get that. They see me in a 2v1 battle, which I can handle myself for that. Like I do it all the time. And they'll just come over there and try to take the kill. And then they be like, oh my bad, I didn't mean to. Bullshit. And that's a pet peeve. Don't say I didn't mean to take someone's kill when you took someone's kill. You meant to do it. Like if you didn't mean to do it, you wouldn't have did it. Like it's that simple. But when it comes to gaming with friends, they don't have that gamer etiquette. A lot of my friends don't have that etiquette. My brother kinda has it. Garrus kinda has it. And my old crew, they definitely have that etiquette. But there's some friends who just don't. They don't have that etiquette. Like I said, I have one friend who constantly steals my game. Like when I say constantly, I mean every single match we play a Smite, he takes a kill. He doesn't even take a kill. He takes at least 2. Keyword right there is at least. So he's usually sometimes he takes more than just 2. It's gotten to a point where I've thought about delete Smite from my hard drive just because of that. Like, I love this game. It's one of my favorite games on the current systems. It's amazing. I think it's a great game, and I will play it every day, all day, if I didn't get frustrated like I do. But when friends rob you every game, you don't want to play it anymore. Like, you just lose interest in playing. Like I told you, this was going to be a rant video. Like, I apologize, people going, oh my god, they're complaining, they're complaining, they're complaining. I told you before, guys, it's a rant video. You know, this shit. No, this video has so much rant and so much negativity. If it was a mixtape, it'd be on fire. Like, I'm trying to tell you guys, I warned you. So if you're gonna complain, oh, stop ranting. Hey, listen, I don't want to rant. I just, like I said, when it comes to YouTube, I know I'm going off topic. I just want to, empty my brain, empty my heart into what I upload. And no, this is an easy way for me to just release some stress by ranting to you guys, let you guys know what I go through. Because I know for a lot of people it might seem like my videos, my gameplay is always perfect. Like, I'm always doing good. I'm always successful what I'm trying to get across on YouTube. But it's not always that way. Not just in gameplay style when it comes to like losing or not doing very good, but just mentally. Like, there's mental parts of video games that aren't really talked about on YouTube. And that's what I do with rants. I just want to bring to light the things that are common, that need to be, that just happens. Like, it's not always perfect rainbows and sunshine when it comes to playing games. Maybe one day I will do a Skadi build video at some point, and then I'll do like a Jingwei build. I do want to get into that genre of YouTube videos where I do build videos for certain games. But damn, man, it gets pretty hard to do these when you're constantly frustrated. Anyways, that's all for this long ass video. Thank you all for watching. If you actually watched this video, watched this mess, I'm sorry that you had to sit through and listen to me rant. Peace out.